Hey, what's going on? James and Jay Kramer Fitness Protein Review Guy. Today, we are going to go ahead and take a look at Taha New Zealand Concentrate Vanilla, the protein powder that claims to be New Zealand sourced, pasture raised, and cleanly processed. But is it actually worth your money? The good advertises grass fed from New Zealand. No artificial sweeteners, soy, or gluten. Cold processed and microfiltered for purity. The concerns. There is no third-party testing with this protein powder. Whey claims to be sourced from New Zealand, but blended and packaged in the United States. Suspiciously high leucine and BCAA content for a concentrate. So, what does this mean? It could be an ultra refined whey concentrate, or we're looking at an amino acid fortification, also known as amino spiking. If you haven't noticed, this protein powder is heavily markets itself as New Zealand whey, but does it actually mean it's 100% New Zealand product? Taha claims its whey comes from New Zealand dairy farms. New Zealand is known for strict dairy regulations, high pasture fed standards, and premium whey quality. But here's what they don't tell you. Taha only sources its raw whey from New Zealand. It does not manufacture or process the final product over there. Whey is imported to the United States, blended and packaged here, meaning it's not regulated under New Zealand dairy laws once it leaves the country. Well, if you're thinking, is this the same as a certified 100% New Zealand whey? Straight answer, no way, Jose. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Is this protein powder third-party tested? Taha claims their whey is tested at multiple stages. Sounds good in practice, right? But here is where things start falling apart. Nowhere do you see on this package do they mention anything about third-party verification, no NS certified for sport, no informed protein, no lab door testing. What they do have is glyphosate residue-free badge, somewhere on here, which only means they test for only one specific herbicide. They also have a Toy 2 net carbon zero certification, which, let's be real, has nothing to do with protein purity. It's a sustainable claim, not a quality guarantee. I did reach out to Taha directly and ask for a certificate of analysis. Guess what? They wouldn't provide one. Instead, they redirected me to New Zealand's MPI dairy monitoring program, which only regulates raw milk, not the final whey protein powder. All right, let's go ahead and talk about amino spiking and if this is really a high quality product. Because if you're paying for a high quality protein, you better get it. Here's the big question. Does Taha amino acid profile actually match a whey concentrate? Here's what we do know. Taha claims 25 grams of protein per serving with a BCAA content of 6.3 grams, leucine content 2.9 grams per scoop, which falls into the normal range for a New Zealand claim protein powder. But there is a big problem. Taha's BCAA percentage is suspiciously high for a whey concentrate. Now, without independent third-party testing, we cannot prove Taha is amino spike. Do I think Taha protein powder is amino spike? There's a high chance of label manipulation. Without real third-party testing, you're trusting the numbers that don't actually fully add up for a protein concentrate. Before building ourselves a Taha protein powder shake, let's go ahead and assess, is one serving of Taha protein enough? Each serving gives you 25 grams of protein and 2.9 grams of leucine, which on paper hits the research-backed leucine threshold for muscle protein synthesis. Research suggests you should aim for 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to maximize muscle repair and muscle growth. But there's a problem. Not all protein is created equal, and Taha, we don't actually know if you're getting the full amino acid profile it claims. If you're looking for a verified post-workout shake, brands like Aegean Roots, Antler Farms, or even Now Foods USD Organic Whey give you 100% transparency. This brand, not so much. So is one serving of Taha enough? It's plausible. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a Taha shake. As always, I have Pure Choice Farms Daily Shaker, and we're gonna go ahead and assume that one serving is going to be enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Normal boy scoop going in. Lock her up. Shake. All right, so looking at the mixability of this protein powder, there are small cake bits around the shaker wall, as you can see, taken off the top. Small cake bits as well. And let's go ahead and do a vanilla Taha protein concentrate flavor review. Cheers. First bit is something weird going on with the flavoring in this protein powder. There is a very odd chemical taste. Even if you smell, my bag has a weird smell to it. The vanilla flavor is there. However, opening up the bag of protein powder, there is a very heavy mildew smell. And this protein powder offers a very chemical aftertaste. That protein powder, no thank you. You may be wondering, what are the pros and cons to this protein powder? Let's go ahead and break it down. Pros. The claimed 25 grams of protein and 2.9 grams of leucine on paper looks solid for muscle protein synthesis. Hold that thought. The glyphosate residue free. It's certified pesticide free for glyphosate, which is a step in the right direction for a clean protein powder. And then, of course, the decent pricing compared to other premium grass-fed proteins. Taha comes in cheaper per serving, but does that mean it's a good deal? Here are the cons. No third-party testing for quality. Taha refuses to provide a certificate of analysis. And then, of course, the amino acid profile raises red flags. Its BCAA content looks eerily similar to an isolate, despite being labeled as a concentrate. I firmly believe this protein powder is amino spike. And then the flavor quality. There's a weird chemical aftertaste, which is off-putting. All right, I've been name dropping 3 protein brands going head to head. So let's go ahead and throw them in the ring. Let's see how Taha stacks up against the 3 main protein powders throughout this review. Antler Farms, Asian Roots, Now Sports Organic Whey. All right, Taha versus Antler Farms. One claims New Zealand whey, the other one is actually from New Zealand. Let's go ahead and break it down. Looking at the leucine content of Antler Farms, 4.3 grams versus 2.9 grams. Winner, Antler Farms. BCAA content, 8 grams versus 6.3. Winner, Antler Farms. Carbs and sugar, Taha has 2. Antler Farms has 0, which has been backed by the New Zealand government. Winner, Antler Farms. Here's the takeaway. Antler Farms is fully verified 100% New Zealand whey with full third-party testing by the New Zealand government. This protein powder, no COA, no verified sourcing, no proof it's 100% New Zealand whey. So, Taha against Asian Roots. One is questionable at best, and I'm being polite. The other is an industry leader in grass-fed whey from Ireland. Let's see how they compare. Asian Roots gives you more protein per scoop, which is just a slight edge of 26 to 25 grams. Leucine content, Asian Roots edges out Taha. If we take a look at transparency and sourcing, Asian Roots is fully third-party tested and certified for non-amino spiked. You can get a certificate analysis for the truly grass-fed whey. Everything is legit on Asian Roots. Now, Taha, once again, no COA, no grass-fed claim, proofing, 0 proof. And of course, this thing is not 100% New Zealand whey. Finally, final breakdown. Taha versus Now Foods Organic Whey. A New Zealand sourced grass-fed whey against a USDA organic budget-friendly concentrate. Who do you think is going to win in this matchup? Taha delivers more protein per scoop, 25 grams versus 19, which is impressive until you look at sourcing and transparency. Calories, Taha has 140 versus Now Foods 100. Now Foods certified by the USDA organic. So what does that mean? It does meet no synthetic pesticides, herbicides, or hormones. You already know what I'm going to say, so I'm just going to skip it. I've been beating this thing up all review long, so what do you think Amazonites think of Taha Health and Nutrition's whey concentrate? Well, it's a mixed bag. Let's start with the positives. What do the buyers like? Solid protein count. With 25 grams of protein per serving, people appreciate the high protein percentage. Some reviewers mentioned that it digests well compared to traditional whey isolates. And then finally, it mixes well in hot or cold beverages. Few people noted that it works in coffee, smoothie, and even oatmeals. But that's where the positives end. Let's go ahead and talk about the stuff nobody likes dumping on. The negative. Taste is off. Vanilla has been described as overly sweet with a weird aftertaste. Some might say it's an oaky afterbirth taste. One reviewer shared it compared to an artificial syrup. Strange smell. Some buyers reported a mildew-like odor upon opening the bag. Poor packaging and no refunds. Multiple complaints about cheap bag design and customer service refusing refunds. All right, before you buy this protein powder, here are 3 things you need to know. Taha refuses to provide a certificate of analysis, meaning that there's zero verification of its protein purity, amino integrity. Taha claims to be a whey concentrate, yet the BCAA content mirrors an isolate. That's a huge reg for potential verification or label inaccuracy. And of course, the big time quality concern issues. Vanilla flavor has a chemical mildew smell. Final score, not recommended, 48%. Taha's transparency issues, label inconsistency, and customer complaints outweigh any potential benefits. So, who do you think this protein powder is for? If you don't care about third-party testing and just want a New Zealand brand whey at a mid-range price, then maybe, but should you buy it? No way, Jose. Here's why. Ingredient transparency, amino acid verification, and clean sourcing matter to you. There are way better options, and I've shared 3 different ones throughout this whole entire review. It's unverified New Zealand sourcing. There's no 100% proof that this is a 100% New Zealand whey. It's most likely a blend. The amino acid profile doesn't hold up. No COA, no verification. It's all talk and all fluff. If you want to verify New Zealand whey, Antler Farms is a superior choice. If you want a budget-friendly, fully grass-fed protein powder, Asian Roots is a high-quality one. And if you want something that offers an even bigger budget, Now Sports Organic Whey. All right, that was a mouthful. That's what she said. So I want to know from you, have you tried this protein powder? Have you had any oddities, taste, texture, or mixability issues? Drop your comments below. Want the full breakdown of this protein powder? Check out my full written review where I dive even deeper into ingredient transparency, mixability, and label accuracy. You'll also find all my unbiased protein powder reviews so you can make an informed decision before buying any type of protein powder. I have well over 100 protein powders reviewed at my website. And as always, I want to say thank you for reaching the end of my video. Make it a great day. Commence ceremonial dumping. No, thank you.